So how many viewers you got right now?
Uh, I think I think I'm it because the number is showing one, but I don't know for sure.
Give a shout if you're watching the channel, guys.
We can see it. I don't care if I don't have any viewers actually. If you want to have fun doing live streaming, viewer count is not something you need to worry about.
True.
You're gathering too, I see.
Yeah, I may as well gather bits in some here. Just a few stacks. I have no idea what I'm going to use it for yet, but evil, evil, evil.
I already know that I'm going to be using it at least for the rail station.
I know I'm going to use it for a farm of some sort as one of the pillboxes. But which farm is what I haven't figured out yet.
And something Slowpoke is notorious for forgetting to eat.
Everybody forgets to eat at some point. It happens. Especially if you have a food that's either very short on life expectancy or very long, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 4 stacks ought to be enough.
For what you're doing?
Yeah. There's some sheepies. Another silverwood tree.
Another silverwood tree to the south?
Directly to our west from where we are now.
Yep. Okay, I see it now.
If I see any out the jungle direction, since that's far enough away, it'd be okay if I tear them down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to unload what I have now, and then I'm going to head to the jungle.
Alright.
Actually, first I'm going to build another chest or two in here. Make sure these are south chests, or at least not north.
Yeah.
And why do I have the rock cutter on me? Must have been when I emptied the ender chest earlier. I'll put that back in there.
Alright.
It's actually night.
Yep.
Okay, I'll hold off on making my radical disappearance out to the jungle. Yeah, that little change, adding the marble brick just as an archway, uh, definitely gives it a more of an integrated feeling.
Cool. And I got Skellies taking pot shots at me. Yeah. And in a future trip, I'm going to need to drain the oil again.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's still good. Basically, the oil still has oil in it, as far as I can tell. Because the last time I took a run, it didn't stop until it ran out of tanks, which tells me that there's still oil in it. Admittedly, there may only be one bucket left, but it's still there. And those were creepers. Creepers that are going to make excavating the next layers a little more difficult.
Sorry, I had to suddenly mute you. I had to deal with a letter that had come from from the hospital.
Okay.
Just apparently, I now have a CAT scan scheduled for April.
Lovely.
So what were you saying there?
What specifically about? Or do you remember?
I basically missed everything that you said since I last spoke.
Ah. I had gotten ambushed by a couple of creepers, so nothing too big. They're just going to make navigating, getting down on that side a little more difficult, just because of where they exploded.
Do you want me to grab some of that junk out of that chest so you have room, or
Yes,
you okay?
please.
Do you want me to grab the red cobblestone too?
Yep, and run it through the smelter. Furnace, the in-the-floor relay.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be making red brick.
There you go. There's only the two tools in the chest right now.
Cool.
But the relay itself is pretty much full.
That's fine.
So I'll toss the 3 stacks I can in there. And let's see, what can I do with the rest of these for you? Ooh, there's a free barrel.
Haha! Excellent.
There we go, 14 stacks.
Yeah, there's going to be more than that when I'm done here. You're probably not looking at Livestream right now, or are you?
No, here, let me bring it up.
Well, hello viewers, or viewer, singular.
I assume you're talking about somebody else, not me.
Yep.
Okay, it's raining, but it's technically day. I think I'll take a risk to the jungle. Do you know how hard it is not to sing Welcome to the Jungle?
Well, considering that I don't recognize the song, it's pretty easy for me.
It's an older rock song.
Yeah. This mountain is going to have a very, very sheer cliff when I'm done here.
It's going to look like somebody took a quarry to it.
Except I did it by hand.
The old-fashioned way. The way we used to do it. Before all these newfangled equipment came out.
Yeah.
I wonder, does quicksand fall when you dig it?
No.
It doesn't?
I have dug under quicksand.
Okay, you're right.
Do we need flowing? Can we put up with the sound of flowing water? Because if we can, I can actually design an automatic item collection system for it.
I'd prefer not to, all things considered.
Then that really complicates item collection. Oh well.
We'll figure something out. I don't think it's that important because I doubt we'll see that many drops. And I don't see any other viewers in the channel. At least no named ones. Nobody signed in for sure.
Okay.
So while I see the three next to your little red person there, I only see you and me named.
Okay.
This be gonna take a lot of quicksand. What's funny is despite the fact that it's raining, I'm currently harvesting quicksand out of a desert.
Ha. Yeah, Mountain Ridge is also a desert-like biome for how wet it gets. I'm only hearing rain when I get close to the river biome stuff. And any excess cobble we end up with is going through the recycler too. Because we have a source for generating it. But this red rock we're going to be keeping a lot of. Those creepers didn't make things that awkward, actually.
All the cobble I ended up with while doing what I was doing earlier
Yeah?
in the storage room, there's a chest with a sign in front of it called junk. So if I encountered anything I wanted to throw out but figured you'd have some way to deal with it, I just tossed it in there.
Yeah. I'm just mining through here, getting a supply of supplies, and
You'd think that at least shovels would be considered a good tool for digging up quicksand.
by that right, drills should have worked. Because of the way that the drill is actually defined, it's counted as a shovel and a pickaxe.
I know, but I'm just saying.
You know, if for no other reason than these projects, I should make an induction furnace.
You mean another one?
No, not an induction smelter. IC2 induction furnace.
Ah.
Because two items at once, hella fast.
Once I finish with this pool, I have an area on my mini-map I want to check out. It looks pretty unusual.
Alright.
Right by a lava pool, there is a small hole in the desert, I think is the best way to describe it. It's a perfectly rectangular area.
Okay.
And it's one block, looks like it 1 or 2 blocks down. So something definitely suspicious about that.
Okay.
And that's an interesting thing to learn. If a block of sand sinks into a quicksand, once it completely disappears, it takes that 1 point of damage and dies.
Huh.
And I heard the you're near an unlit area sound a moment ago, and after I cleared out some more quicksand, I'm starting to see some marble. That's telling me there's a cave down there.
Yep.
Do you think LRM fixed the quirk with Mistcraft yet?
Which Red Power Mistcraft quirk was that?
The marble generation one.
That was actually something, as far as I remember, that was actually something that Vanilla had a problem with as well, in some situations, and I'm pretty sure she did.
Alright. It was just that the quirk that I was familiar with was that uh, basically uh, the protocol for how the game decides to generate marble is set up in such a way that it needs to detect open space, and if it detects open space with rock, it has a chance to generate the marble.
Yeah, the cave worlds were the worst for it.
Not necessarily. They were pretty bad, but some Skyland areas were really bad for it.
Oh, I can see that.
Now, the cave I came across is fairly large. I'm not going to explore the cave system, though.
Okay.
Got enough caves back home that are more worth looking at. Besides, I have that other thing I want to check out here. Okay, now this is suspicious. The map shows that this should have been... Oh, it's just not being generated right by the map. Once I lit it up, it seemed to pick up on everything fine.
Lighting glitch, huh?
Yeah, but I've never seen a lighting glitch affect Ray's minimap like that. Here, zombie. Here, zombie. That's right. Right into the quicksand. Yes. Bye-bye, zombie. Goodbye. You were stupid and worthless.
One hazard of working up at this altitude is the no quick escape from creepers thing.
True.
And another hazard, the damn skellies when they get you from behind when you're at the cliff edge.
Yeah, that's always the way, isn't it?